Hey guys, Nike 12,000. Um, I had put up my SR9C video, and I had asked you guys that if anybody wanted me to do a takedown video, to let me know. Somebody did request here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that here real quick for you. It's super simple, so it won't take real long at all. Here, we'll just run through that real quick. So, first things first, take that out. That is loaded. Gun's clear. Okay. So, first things first, if you look on the front of the SR9, SR9C, I'm sorry guys, you'll see there's a little hole here at the front of my finger, and there's also one up here. These little holes have to be lined up here with the takedown pin, which is here on the front. It's this whole plate you'll see once I push that through. That will let this pin slide out. So we're going to go ahead and start that. Easiest way I found to do that, honestly, stick your thumb in the front of the gun. I stick my fingers kind of above the front of the barrel here, or kind of across the front, and I can just actuate it here, because it only has to come back. If you can see the hole in here, guys, it only has to go back about that far, just enough to get it lined up here at the top. On the other side, right here, there's a little pin or a little hole right there. You push on this, and obviously that will push this pin out the other side. So we're going to go ahead and do that here real quick. So you push that so it clicks back, and push that, and you can, let's try this again. You can maybe see, there you go. See how that's pushed that pin out. Grab the pin, give it a pull, pin comes out. You can see there's like a little, sorry guys, I'm doing this on my laptop. I really need to get on the camera. I do apologize guys because this sucks, but there's a little tang, a little pin here, but this is the takedown pin. That's all there is to it. I did forget to tell you actually one thing. That's my bad, guys. You want to rack it back, lock it, and inside, if you've ever done anything with a Ruger, as far as most of the ones I know here, my P95 is the exact same way. As you can see, there's a little pin right here. That is the magazine disconnect. See how you can see it really well there now? It's real big. You can push it back, you can push it down. That needs to be forward in order to take this apart correctly. Once that is down, just slides right apart. There's nothing to it. This, you can probably see it better now, right here, there it's up, you turn it sideways, you can see it really well right here, it just gets pushed down, that's all there is to it. From what if I'm correct, which I believe that I am, that's your magazine disconnect, so obviously if you don't have a mag, it doesn't fire right. And then this is everything, the slide, the barrel, and the spring. The spring, obviously right here in the front, going up into the front of the slide. You just push, and it pretty much falls right out. There is a big end and a little end. Oops, get back into camera here. It's a little oily, so big end, little end, and it will make a difference. I'll show you going back together. And the barrel, which is down inside here, you can see the front. The spring went right up here against this little edge right here and up into the front. So slide the barrel forward, pops right out, and that's it. That's all there is to the barrel. There you can see that little tang a little bit better here on the front. Right here at this little groove is where everything sits. But there's the barrel. See the rifling in there maybe. And also when you're cleaning this, which at some point I might do a cleaning video as well, you always want to make sure the ramp here is like shiny. I mean, I can all but see my face in there. When I came back from the range, I was firing some really cheap, nasty rounds, and this thing was like black. I mean, it looked horrible. So take your bore brush or take something and just really rub on there. Make sure that's always nice and clean as best you can get it. And then really when you're cleaning and stuff especially, you won't really probably have to take it down much farther than that. I put a drop of oil right in here and one back in the back here where the spring assembly is for the striker. But that's just to kind of make sure everything stays moving. Really going back together, barrel goes in, slides down, slides back, and the spring, again, big end, little end, just like you see it here. There is a hole up here in the front where the spring will rest. Take the large end of the spring, place it in the hole, obviously, and then you just push until the spring snaps back down in here against the back of the barrel. Just that easy. You'll hear it click, you'll see it click, piece of cake. That's really all there is to it, guys. Again, make sure magazine release is not up. Not up, it should be down. Once it is down, take everything, metal guide rails here, guide rails, stick it on like such, and just slide her on back. It's on. Go. The other thing I will tell you, and this one's just through trial and error, once you put this back together, if you've ever done anything with an SR9 or SR9C, the little firing pin will show in here. I can rack this till I'm blue in the face, and it will not pull that pin back. I'll actually show you here in a minute once I do it, but you can see the safety is off. I can rack this thing till I'm blue in the face, and that little pin, you can't see it. Once I finish, I'll show you how and why that's the case. Again, put your finger on, slide it back just a click. Sorry, I have to kind of do this a little bit off camera, guys, because it's stiff as hell. Just push that again. You just push this straight back in. Once it's lined up, let it slide forward, and that's it. Again, now everything is completely back together. Gun's ready to go, more or less. Again, I can rack this thing till I'm blue in the face. Look, I cannot pull the trigger. I can't do anything. Again, safety is off. So it's not like I'm doing something wrong. This thing, again, you can't see where the striker's back. The reason for that is that magazine disconnect. If I take a mag, again, this is loaded, so I'm not going to rack this with this in. I'm just using this to push it up. I'm going to do that one more time because I'm an idiot. I'm doing it off camera. Take your mag, stick it up in. You'll hear it kind of initially click, give it a little pop, and that's it. Now, I'm going to take that out. Again, I did not rack the slide. Bullets are still in. Firing pin has not been pulled back, and safety again is still off. There's nothing in there. But now, when I rack that, if you look, you now see the little pin. And again, there's nothing over there but a wall. So, I'm going to aim that away from myself. As you can see, the striker, whoop, disappear. So, this will not be ready to go. So don't field strip your pistol, don't do something like that and forget to throw a mag in there, or have a mag, you know, I guess if you put a mag in there, it's not going to be a mag because it will disconnect it, but in the heat of the moment or something, if something would ever to happen and you haven't loaded a mag for some reason, you try to drop one down the chamber or something like that, this thing is not effective until you throw something back up in there and knock that little piece, that little clip back up. It took me a couple of minutes to actually figure that out the first time I stripped this, because I was racking it and thinking I forgot to do something or I did something wrong. That's not the case. Throw a mag in it, it's going to be fine. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that's, you know, kind of what you're looking for. If I missed anything, or if you want to see something closer, you know, again, please just leave me comments, guys. Let me know, and we'll go from there. Have a good evening.